Fairy Tale, Chapter 357. We didn't, there was very little content, but yet just so much has happened with the Tartarus Guild. I mean, the Tartarus Guild, we have been introduced to the, I think it's the 9 demons of hell. I mean, how can I say it? They actually look like demons, except for one of them who just looks like guild arts a little bit, but I mean, it's just like, holy crap. I mean, after seeing what they were talking about, they wanted to slaughter humans. They wanted to see bloodshed. And this is a shonen manga. The only time I've ever seen any shonen do want this is mostly in Attack on Titan. And Attack on Titan, I know Hajime does not hold back in his mangas. But in here, this is like, oh my god, because this is fairy tale. We hardly see any kind of death, and we've always been seeing a lot of death happening already. We've always seen the council members die all over the place, and now in this chapter it is, oh my god. So after being introduced to, I think, some more of the uh Taunter's Guild members, the 9 demon gates of hell, we are seeing go straight to what is the the I think it's called the Foundry, actually working in the kitchen cooking for Yajima. Uh, Yajima? Is that how you pronounce his name? Can't remember. Uh, so how they kind of did this is that they had a character walk in that kind look like Lox's, so they'll be into we they'll do attacks, blowing up the hotel restaurant, and for some reason I kind of have an odd humor, so kind of a little bit laughing a little bit. So we come to find out it's one of the demons that were not introduced, and apparently he has no name except for he is what humans call Calamity. We see him just completely waste the Thunder League and almost killing Gejima until Luxus shows up, striking him with lightning, and the dude is just standing there acting like as if it was nothing. I'm doing, oh my god. Usually when someone gets struck by lightning by Luxus, either they were supremely injured, they're knocked out for comedy reasons. But yet, this dude just stood there and it got his attention, but the dude's just staying there and just looks at Alexis as if, really? That's it? That's all you have? I mean, come on. Luxus is a very strong dude. He's able to take on and win and beat one of the 10 magic saints and take on a whole guild by himself, which was Raventail. You tell me exactly what is going to happen next chapter, because we have this big build up of these characters that the demons destroying the council members, and though I know that we never figure out how strong the council members are. We know from the guild, original council, they were mentioned to be very strong people. But in this one, we don't know how strong they were. So, I mean, I'm just doing, oh my god. So, hopefully, Hero actually does something to actually make the Tartarus Guild seem like a big, big threat, because out of all the arcs in Fairy Tail, a lot of the times it is mostly go on a mission, we figure out the new enemy, or we have a mission that we have to go defeat a certain dark geared. So it's mostly Fairy Tail when it strike. This time, the TARDIS is attacking instead of Fairy Tail just going off somewhere. It is just complete defensive mode for Fairy Tail. And if Luxus is defeated, this shows that, I mean, the TARDIS skill is not to be messed with. And Luxus is one of the strongest characters in Fairy Tail, and he is probably one of the most favorable characters from any Fairy Tail fan. So here's my speculations of what I'm hoping this of characters I'm hoping to see, what I'm hoping to see, because this arc is actually starting to look promising because the last arc, the Grandmaster Games, let me be clear on this one for those of you who like Fairy Tail and were not too fond, if you were fond of it, let me just get my opinion out there very quick. I was not too pleased with the Grandmaster Games because it, uh, we had a lot of, it was actually pretty long. It was slow. We had some characters that looked promising, all of a sudden they just became crusted characters, and it was, ah. So it was kind of like seeing a Bleach Fullbring arc. That's what it seemed like to me. So this arc is actually starting to look promising. Now I'm just hoping Hero doesn't add in some sort of stupid fan service scenes in there. There does not need to be in there, or it's gonna be like High School of the Dead being in your face while there's an action scene going on. Because that's pretty distracting. Now, okay, so for characters I want to see come in, because I can actually see this happening is Gyarados coming back to help Fairy Tail. Because this happened during where was it? The S class. Then here's I can't remember the arc in. I'm not good at remembering arc names. So anyhow, I mean we Gyarados was only shown once, and we know this dude is powerful. So powerful, in fact, that if he just touches a wall or anything, he'll just annihilate the whole entire landscape. Just by snapping his finger or probably sneezing, he can destroy something. That's how powerful this dude is. And I can see Gyarados coming in to help. And if Lux is defeated and Gyarados comes in and Gyarados is defeated, we're going to have a big. I mean, Tartarus Guild will be a big threat. And I think this might be a good time to actually have all the guilds that was introduced in the Grandmaster Games come in to form an alliance to actually go against the Tartarus Guild, because I've started to look back and I've noticed that we've a lot of the guilds, the three main guilds, not main guilds, three dog main guilds, uh, two of them I believe were destroyed by Fairy Tail, and the other one destroyed by multiple guilds. So this one's going to be, you're going to need a lot more people than Fairy Tail, because from what we've seen, we've been having too much of overpowered Natsu, Elsa, all the characters. Though I don't mind seeing uh new attacks or anything like that, new kind of abilities, I just don't want to see them become so powerful that nothing can stay in the way. So all I have to say, I'll give this chapter a 3.9 out of 5. For one, it seemed a bit the chapter seemed to be a little bit fast paced, except for the middle part, which you see the Thunder League in the kitchen. That was kind of a bit slow, but it was kind of showing you during the Grandmaster Games. There, there was no apparently there was no missions going on. There was nothing you can accept any kind of missions for you to go because the Grandmaster Games was going. So jobs were kind of hard to get to, and apparently they enjoyed it. And here their job was exploded. And for some odd reason, it reminds me of Star Wars, some sort of emotional picture for some odd reason. So that's pretty much all I have to say for today. Tell me what you guys think. Do you think this chapter was actually a very good build-up? What do you guys think of the next, what it's going to happen in the next chapter? You think Luxus is going to lose? And what do you think of Gyarados? Do you think Gyarados will come back into Fairy Tail and actually help out Fairy Tail? That's all I have to say. I'll see you guys next time.